it's normally the story that comes with that. Sometimes you laugh, sometimes you cry, sometimes you just remember some good shit. Welcome to the Bottom of the Bottom podcast.
What's going on, good people? Y'all know what time it is, man. It's the Bottom of the Bottle Show with me, Jay Walker III. That's my co-host, CarolinaDirt 803. What's going on with you, Plan?
Ain't shit. About to pop this seal on this tap-in Saturday with some new liquor, Copper's Mark.
Okay, well, you know, I be on the same old shit. I be on the whiskey that I be on. So it has definitely been a day for days, man. I want to start out real quick. I'm going to give a moment of silence to one of my classmates, one of my partners. Lost his life last week to just some random fucking bullshit, man. We lost a lot of people here over the last couple of years, so I'm going to give just a quick moment of silence for my man, B-Love. Everybody, you know, not the B-Love that's been on the show, but, you know, like I said, it's one of my high school friends that had the same type moniker, and I just want to give him a few. All right, man, we back. Yeah, we gonna get into that in a minute, man. Look, we're gonna start the show like we always start the show, and that is with First Call. Let's see what I got for you today. I'm gonna ask you the question. You got two seats. Anybody dead or alive? Who you want to talk to?
Dead or alive? What up, Trip? Trip in the room. Dead or alive? I wish it was two parts. I'll just say I'll go with alive right now. I'll take Elon Musk right now, and I'll take I always say Ross, so I ain't gonna go Ross. Just because we talked about earlier, I'll take Chameleon there. They're both kind of in the same category, but I'll take Elon Musk and Chameleon there.
Brilliant minds. You know what I'm saying? People that seem to be a step ahead of everybody else. So I can dig that. You can go anywhere in time and do anything you want to do. Where you going?
I'll say the early 80s, back at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, where we was at, trick-or-treating.
Those are good memories. That's a long time ago.
That's a long time ago. That was good memory. Or I say the early mid-2000s, as you say, I always talk about strip club, my strip club time in Columbia. But
you can go anywhere in time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to be able to tell stories. I like telling stories.
Indeed. Grits or oatmeal?
Grits.
Always grits.
Always
grits. Baseball or football? Play.
Football. Oh, the play? People shocked, man. I was good in baseball. I love football. I just loved football. But I was very talented in baseball. I just chose football over baseball. But to play, organized or unorganized?
However you see fit.
I'd stick with football, but I was a beast in baseball.
Yeah. I was good till I got hit in the eye with a baseball. Cause after you get hit in the eye with a baseball, you kind of lose your love for shit.
But that's why I didn't like baseball, because I didn't want to get hit by that ball.
Yeah,
I'd rather get hit by a 300-pound person than that little baseball. That baseball be coming.
Whistling.
Yeah.
And it's the proper speed for whatever age group or body type that you have. That's the thing. It fit.
What up, Monster?
I want you to put together. We'll give it a South track. Any 3 Southern MCs you want on the track.
Slim Thug. Always Ross. And Tip. Because I just love what they do. The manifestation of where they was to where they at now, as far as hustling and adapting with times.
Indeed. That was my 5.
All right. Honey or syrup?
Honey.
Honey is good. Honey is also extra healthy too.
That's one of my favorite guilty pleasure snacks. Sometimes I indulge in extracurricular activities. If I can, my favorite snack is Eggo waffle.
Oh, got some in the freezer.
Eggo waffle, peanut butter, and honey. That shit be busted.
All together?
You spread the peanut butter on the Eggo waffle and you drizzle it with honey because that shit busted.
No butter? I gotta put butter on my.
I mean, the peanut butter got butter in the name, so I thought that was enough butter.
Nah, I need extra butter. I need butter.
Man, you need to drink some vinegar. Put extra goddamn butter.
That is an extra butter, man. Butter go with everything. Butter and bacon is like the 2 things that just go with everything.
If y'all never tried that shit, cuz I'm telling you, man, it's a snack. It ain't all that bad for you. Eggo waffle, peanut butter, and honey. That shit is fucking awesome.
Yeah. All right, let's say you're in a back alley. Who you gonna get to help fight with you?
I'm fighting my way out of an alley.
Yeah. I
need some more goddamn. There's a lot of people in the alley.
Let's say three on 2. So you got one other person. 3 of them, you and somebody else. Got stacked.
Kimbo, either Kimbo Slice or Mike.
Yeah, they damn one and the same, really. They damn one and the same.
Yeah, I need one hit of quitters. When you outnumbered, you got to get done with it as quick as possible.
All right, I was talking to my homie before we went live. What's worse, pulling your groin or your hammy?
Groin. I don't know how that shit get up in your throat. But that is a different pain, cuz.
Yeah.
The hammy ain't no hole, but I pull both. It's the groin, cuz. Like, it hurt to laugh. It hurt to chew. It hurt to swallow. It almost hurt to smile and blink.
Yeah. All right. You in a live band. What instrument you playing? Concert. You in a concert on a band. What instrument you playing?
I'm cool enough to play, like my personality say, get on the bass. And whoop, 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 you know what I'm saying? But drummers got to get the love, cuz drummers be going crazy. I'm going to say bass. I'm going to say the bass for my personality. I tried to learn how to play guitar. My fingers won't do what I'm supposed to do.
All right. Who was the coolest? The last one, right? This last one? Who was the coolest?
You're supposed to count.
The Pink Panther or Heathcliff?
Who was the coolest?
Yeah, the Pink Panther or Heathcliff?
I never really fucked with the Pink Panther, so I'm going to go Heathcliff.
Damn.
I used to read the Heathcliff comic, but like, I remember Pink Panther movies and shit, but I wasn't really drawn.
Yeah, he really didn't say shit.
Yeah.
But
he was always in the shit. I didn't know if he was like slick or like he was causing the problem or he was... I never understood the Pink Panther shit.
Pink Panther was quiet. He was always in the shit with some dramatic music in the background. If y'all ain't watched Pink Panther, I was showing my daughter the other day Pink Panther, and I just got hooked. I was sitting there watching it for like 20 minutes. That's where it came from. But
I can be.
That was first call. I appreciate all y'all in here. My man Frank, my man Frank, Big Feets, Mr. Adidas, Frank in here. Monster.
Damn, okay. You call that man Big Feet?
You ever seen Frank Feet? You can see them shits now. They so huge. And then, hey, Frank Feet so big, called it was 3 strikes.
That man said, I didn't come in here to watch you get off on me, cuz.
Man,
But
man.
that leads us into a good place. You know what I'm saying? We both got thriving social lives. Like we kick it with people.
Yeah.
What's the one thing that all of your friends have in common to you?
Motivation to grow. In all aspects. Yeah, just motivation to grow. Like, we all ain't in the same area. We all ain't in the same place mentally, financially, and none of that. But we always talking about growth. Even if we just joking, we talking about growth. If we serious, we talking about growth. If we just bouncing ideas, it's all about growth. So I say that growth.
I always thought it was weird when motherfuckers be like, I don't fuck with nobody. Like, I don't understand. Like, not I don't understand. It made me wonder what kind of life you had to live to not have trust in nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have no friends. Because I got a lot of friends. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not special for having a lot of friends. But I also think the one thing that I feel like I got in common with my friends, our friends, is we don't need each other.
Yeah.
You know how most relationships is built on somebody wanting something, somebody needing something, and somebody providing something for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, most of my friends, 90% of my friends are self-sustained. They not the type of motherfucker to be like, hey, bro, let me borrow $5.
Yeah.
A motherfucker might be like, let me hold $5 real quick while I go yada, yada, yada.
But even you ain't taxing. You ain't charging like that. $5 is $5.
Yeah, you just be like, yeah, whatever, man. Go ahead.
Yeah.
So it go into the whole, like, we need to kind of talk about how we gonna kill off this idea that black folks ain't trustworthy or black folks ain't good to do business with or all the shit that they say we ain't. So I just wanted to start with that layer. Who was your earliest friend that you can remember, cuz?
It was either Frank, his white dude name, he might have been Italian. His last name is Fabiano. Him or Tony Medina, who was Spanish, and then Johnny's not in here tonight. His brother Brian.
Right.
Because, we was in the military, so we was always with different ethnic backgrounds, different cultures.
Like, so that's what I always tell people. My first friend group was 2 Mexicans. You remember the Tualas? They were Samoan. Ty was white. The Fowlers was black. Mikey was Korean.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I forgot about him.
So, like, my first circle of friends was a bunch of motherfuckers from a bunch of different places.
Random. League of Nations.
League of Nations, indeed. You know what I'm saying? So everybody don't have that upbringing. Some people just born in the hood and they've been in the hood the entire life that they live. And I get where it's hard to trust people. But it's hard for me to trust an individual that don't have nobody that they can go to. You know what I'm saying? And not because they need something or want something, but just because that's my man's. As long as I can remember, like, that's my homeboy.
Man, the crazy story. So, and I don't know if Frank's still in here, but me and Frank worked together. But my man, our partner Tonio, he used to always fuck with Frank. He was like, man, I just ain't never really talked to Frank because Frank was quiet at work when we was working together. And he was like, nah, Frank, cool. Man, me and Frank started talking and tripping, and it was like just off Jump Street. It was whatever need you can get. Right. I was like, hey, Frank, man, you think about your truck? He threw me the keys. Hey, E, so. Hey, here you go. It was like it was all love, and the reason why I'm talking about it because we was actually talking before we went live. Even Kryptonite. The crazy thing about Kryptonite is, and I'm always shouting out Kryptonite, but that dude is a solid dude. I met Kryptonite through our partner Chris, and then me and Kryptonite got some other connections. But it was the fact that we had all these other connections that I was like, man, this a cool ass dude.
Yeah.
Every guest we put on here, if you think about it, every guest we put on here has a mindset like ours where it's relatable. Like we might not be going through the same things in life, but we're all relatable. So I just always found I always put people around me that's similar. They ain't got to be exact same. I don't know about exact same. Because you always need people to say no or disagree to broaden your horizons.
Or to be the ugly one, or to be the fat one.
I'm always the fat one, the dark one, fat one.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you got to have that circle. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, matter of fact, we went out last week. Man, KK was like, hey, Caroline, I'm staying by you because you just look mean. Ain't nobody going to fuck with you because you look mean. I'm light-skinned, but you just look mean. I think he was just trying to say I was dark as hell. That's why ain't nobody going to fuck with me.
His hair wasn't taped up either, cause like he had a chance. He ain't don't nobody fuck with a nigga that they tape up ain't fresh. You feel
Every
me?
time I see KK's hair the same. Like that shit don't grow, it don't recede. That shit be the same.
You was the untaperedest motherfucker I ever met, so I know you ain't talking.
Man, I had a conversation about that shit the other day. Man, I don't get this shit lined up because when y'all see me looking beautiful, I want that shit to be monumental.
Don't get it twisted, bro. You ain't never looking beautiful.
Yeah, I'm looking beautiful, man. Dark, black of the berry, sweet of the juice. Yeah,
I mean, I get it, but sometimes you should just maybe draw a line on that motherfucker.
Nah, this shit take time, man. This shit take time. Like y'all got to think, man. Part of Anthony Hamilton's mystique is the fucked up beard, and I got that shit going.
He ain't got it no more because he got a couple dollars.
Oh,
he was fucked up when he was fucked up.
Okay, I ain't got no. I'm still.
I'm just fucking with you. Cause
like,
I feel like this. Everybody do what the fuck that they do, man, and you don't need validation from people on how you look or how you do whatever. If you pay your own motherfucking bills and do your own motherfucking thing, don't let nobody sway you from shit. Now, most everybody in here is grown, but maybe sometimes they don't be feeling like that. Like, you ever meet somebody that care too much about what a motherfucker think?
Yeah, and those are people I don't like. Because my mentality is not the same to even care about what you telling me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you
still in here?
I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck. Like, truthfully. Like I really do have I don't care attitude, but there's certain things that's small shit happen and I care too much on. But most of the time, I don't even know why you sweating it. That's in my mind. I don't even know why you sweating it.
Why you sweating it enough where you trying to make it? Sometimes your problem ain't as big as the conversation that you having about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ever been around somebody and just been like it happens a lot with coworkers because you're in a situation where you ain't necessarily cool, but you got to talk all the time. But they be worried about some shit and you be like, why do I even know about this?
Yeah. Man, that shit happen all. Matter of fact, I tell people all the time, bro. If I don't fuck with you outside of work, I don't fuck with you. That's just my shit. But I be at work. I just be like, let that shit go. Like you can only control so much shit.
You can only control so much shit, and you should have enough on your own plate to not to necessarily have to worry about another. Shout out April Shower. She got a lovely podcast that she do all the time, apparently. I had the pleasure of being on it earlier this week, and we talked about a lot of different things, toxic relationships. We talked about, they was talking about Kels for a minute. I ain't had no whole lot of conversation about Kels. But she got a very wide platform, man. She's super friendly and supportive. Y'all go over there and check her out, man. Check out a couple of videos, sub, like, do all that subscribe stuff. And do it here, too. Don't get twisted. We need your support as well.
Yeah.
So, I just think, like I said, man, I lost a classmate. Like, your mortality don't ever kick in as much as it do when somebody in your age group or somebody younger than you pass away. And the way it happened, there was a high-speed chase, basically. And the person that the police were chasing ended up hitting this man head on. And head on at anything above 40, you kind of know the result of that. You know what I'm saying? Seatbelt, no seatbelt, whatever the case may be. And God don't make no mistakes, but I just feel like here lately we've been losing a lot of people, and I felt like they didn't deserve it. I'm not questioning him. I understand it's the circle of life. We all got to leave here, man. But it made me want to pull my friends. So if you're a friend of mine, whether you here or not here, whether you see this now, you see it later, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate and I love you, and I love you for supporting us and just being who you are. Whether you gave something, didn't give something, you just being around, man. I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, like we was talking, we was out in the streets last week, and we had uh we had a supportive night with one of our partners who was in a similar situation of losing somebody, and we came together to support him. We just went out and had drinks, put some laughter out there, put some love out there, and he had a great time. And
Yeah,
I've been speaking on it that we need to get back to that, because growing up, me and my other partners, we used to do the same shit. Every once in a while, we go out to eat, have some drinks, or just politic. So we're gonna start doing that again. And you just don't have to wait for something bad to happen, or you don't even have to wait for something great to happen, like a promotion. Like, just get together with people, because you don't know what people are going through. You don't know how they keep them together. Mental health is such a hot topic right now that you need to comfort people even when you think they okay. They still may need comfort, because just because you think they okay don't mean they okay.
indeed, indeed. Yeah, that's
So
the thing. It's like I always see little memes on or TikToks or whatever. They be like, where do men go? Where do black men
oh
go
yeah.
to you know download or decompress and shit? And I'm in a fortunate position where I got homeboys. I got a million homeboys, and homeboys that's gonna keep it real. That have already seen me at my worst, so I ain't got shit to prove to them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you to go out and get you some friends. I'm just questioning why you don't already have any. You know what I'm saying? It costs you nothing to speak to a motherfucker, and you never know what you might have in common with somebody. Now, everybody ain't your friend. Don't get it twisted like that. I've been very fortunate in the caliber of people that I have been surrounded by. I get everybody ain't your friend, and you hold them off at arm's length. I always do. Like what that the other memes say, motherfuckers always want to hang out with you. You seem cool, man. What you be doing when you ain't here? None of your goddamn
None of
business.
your damn business.
None of your
No,
damn
no, the
motherfucking
fucking
business.
business.
That part.
Nah,
Well,
man.
he said, I can't do that, bro. I'm damn near a gang member out here, even though
Not
I'm
only,
not. And now I just like that meme. I just think it's a hilarious meme.
not only that, if you really know me, you know where to find me. Cell phone, no cell phone, whatever. If you know who
Right,
I am, you know where to find me. And the people that know who I am know where to find me. So if
right.
you don't know where to find me, we not as tight as you think we are.
Yeah. Because like I
I'm
said,
just
my people about a good time. They don't want to
that's
bring
it.
nobody down, cuz.
That's it. And that's the other crazy shit. Like, if if you know where I'm at, you know how we get down. But because you know how we get down, you know the people I socialize with. So if you know the people I socialize with, you know they don't take no bullshit or no disrespect. But they also give knowledge and wisdom and trying to have a good time and show you what there is in your life in the future if you just be who you are. So we just socialized part like tonight we was doing it before we went live, and we were just sitting back. Well, we listened to some D'Angelo, we listened to some War, we listened to some Ozzy Brothers, we listened. I think we threw some
Curtis,
Outcast Curtis, some Ozzy Brothers, some Al Green, and we just sat back and we politic and thought about life. But when you think about it, you ain't looking over your shoulder. You ain't worried about the
who gonna
disrespect in
catch me out
life.
here? Who gonna
Yeah,
tell on me that they saw me? All that other bullshit.
yeah, but we enjoying life, and we seeing these older dudes who've been through life, retired, and just relaxed, vibing. doing what they want to do. Like I said, man, we were sitting there chilling. And I was like, bro, this day is perfect. All we need is the smell of the barbecue in the air. I don't care. Ain't got to be no meat on that bitch. Just that was the
charcoal
vibe.
in the air, let you know.
Yeah,
it's kind of like bacon in the morning, like. And there may be, people that watch that don't eat meat or don't eat pork or whatever.
So I'm eating
but
some bacon.
Stop fronting. If you say you don't like the smell of bacon, you can not like it. It can make you sick and all that shit. That shit smell amazing,
man.
And you're gonna have a good day if you wake up to that smell.
Man, bacon is like an alarm clock, man. You can put bacon in front of somebody, they just wake up. You're like,
good coffee too. Good coffee will wake me up too. Man. Bacon is ever since I was a kid. Coffee is in my adult age.
Man, I got a coworker don't like me because I ain't gonna say don't like me. Man, I make coffee every day. They say I make it too strong. Man, fuck that. Coffee ain't supposed to be weak. I make dark coffee, bold coffee.
Nick notes it from 48 hours.
I put coffee
in the coffee.
Bruh. I ain't gonna lie, no bullshit, dog. So before Corona, my treat was Starbucks every Friday. So I go into Starbucks.
I've never had a Starbucks in my life. From Starbucks, like with the logo on it?
I went to Starbucks. When I left one job, got to another job, I elevated just a little bit and got Starbucks once a week. So I go in there and there's a whole bunch of black women in there working at Starbucks. So I said, "Hey man, it's Friday. I need a drink. I need to turn up. It's so o'clock in the morning. I need a shot of vodka, shot of something." And they busted out laughing. And then the lady, the manager, she was like, she came to me like, "But for real, I could make you something if you just need the energy burst." I was like, yeah, let me get that. So I ordered my drink, and it's my favorite drink from Starbucks is a caramel ribbon crunch.
See, there's all kind of shit going on, cuz that don't even sound like you're supposed to drink it.
Nah, that shit
sounds like a snack.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bruh. When I say this shit so dope, so it's how they make the shit: extra caramel, extra whipped cream, and a shot of espresso and extra crunch, bruh. That shit so dope. And when I say you turn up, you turn everything up, bruh. Everything turn up, even the bathroom. You gonna have to go.
Goddamn 92 grams of sugar in that motherfucker.
Yeah, man.
You're gonna be like, ah!
Nah, but for real, like, I ain't started drinking coffee until I'm at where I'm at. And I damn near need it at least 4 days out the week. Like, I done turned into a coffee person, but I make my coffee extra strong.
Yeah.
My coffee is Buddy from the Green Mile.
Yeah. I used to drink like seasonally. When it was cold outside, I drink coffee, and now I'm a regular coffee drinker. I drink it year round. But
coffee is actually good for you.
Black coffee is good for you.
Don't
get it twisted up for people.
My shit be caramel. My shit be heavy cream.
92 grams of sugar. So you need to drink some vinegar, motherfucker.
Hey man, apple cider vinegar is good for you too.
Right. It got to cut through all that sugar and butter.
Butter and bacon. Butter. Ain't nothing like some butter and bacon and butter. But go ahead.
Shout out to Let's Talk Under the Tree, man. How y'all players doing? I hope y'all doing well this weekend.
I ain't drinking. Go ahead.
Well, we know that man had a bottle of Monkey Shoulder for about 6 years.
That man said
I put Kahlua in my coffee.
Hey, man. Oh, that's April.
That's Kahlua. Yeah, Kahlua. That ain't too bad. Yeah. Kahlua Irish cream. You can do both of them.
Yeah. But you want to G up, though, you put some liquor in your coffee. I ain't did it yet, but
that just seemed like a bad stomach. I just think that's some shit they do in the movies. Have you ever drank black coffee? You gonna drink black coffee, go right to the bathroom, cuz. So I imagine some 80 proof in that motherfucker. Well, you gotta wear a seatbelt on the toilet.
I got 2 coworkers. They only drink black coffee. They don't put nothing in it. Fresh out the pot. And I tried that shit one time. And I realized I'm going to be who I am.
Nah, I can drink black coffee, but
I can't drink no black coffee.
So, on another note, the Lady Gamecocks, South Carolina, University of South Carolina, women's basketball team, coach of the Millennium, Dawn Staley,
beat the
thrash I feel bad because it was an HBCU. And I
Yeah,
know who I'm
that's
supposed to
racist.
root for.
Yeah, that was
But
racist. They beat them so bad.
they beat the shit out of them girls, man.
Hey.
But shout out to that was Howard. Shout out to Howard
Yeah, Howard.
University.
Yeah, that was Howard.
Yeah, that was Howard University. Shout out. They had never made the tournament ever in men or women's.
Yeah, they were 21-10 until they came to Columbia.
So shout out to them. I ain't gonna talk crazy because it was just enough that y'all had to stay to the end of that game. That was a lot.
Yeah, so I'm just playing when I said they beat the brakes off and like it was some racist shit. That was just a joke. But if you South Carolina, the Lady Gamecock, I call them the Lady Gamecock, I call them the Lady G's. Dawn Staley, when she came to Columbia, South Carolina to coach the women's basketball, she changed the culture of the school, of the state, of the city, and all that. Like these ladies, Dawn Staley for the past 3-4 years, maybe no, 4 or 5 years, because COVID got my time frame off. So about 5-6 years,
everybody's time frame off.
The turnout at a USC women's basketball game is more than the WNBA. The USC
almost more than the men's.
They turn out. They turn out like they average like 17,000 on a home game. Like that is crazy. Like people talk about supporting the WNBA. As far as the city and the state of South Carolina, they support what Dawn Staley is doing at the University of South Carolina. 17,000. DJ, they have all types of stuff going on. If y'all get a chance, follow Dawn Staley. She actually turns up with these girls and gives them life lessons. But the Lady G's of the University of South Carolina are something serious, and she's put together something remarkable. They talked about women coaching men's basketball. She actually was one of the candidates.
Yeah.
Well, she was one of the candidates for the Trailblazers last year to come to Portland and coach. But I'm so glad she stayed here. But if y'all get a chance, look up the Lady Gamecocks and watch them play. Matter of fact, they'll be playing tomorrow at 3:00 against Miami.
Indeed. Well, shit, I don't mean to trouble y'all long, man. What else you got going on this Saturday night?
Shit, liquor, drinking, politicking.
Man, I got shit I gotta do. Now I gotta do something for my niece. That's the only reason why, I be on some other shit. But it was one other thing that I was going to address. It slips my mind because I've had a couple of cocktails a day.
Hell no, that's old age. That's age kicking.
Oh no. But I will tell you. I'll tell you a funny story. Ain't nobody more stubborn than an old black man, and I can't wait to be old. I'm gonna tell y'all this story, man, and don't.
It relates from today.
Oh my fucking God! So, some of these old men, they was probably young gangsters at a time, but they old men now. Some of them have a preference for, herbal enlightenments, and we'll leave it at that. Either you know or you don't know. So with these herbal enlightenments, there are levels like anything else. You got step 1, you got step 3, you got step 22. You know what I'm saying? And you shouldn't skip those steps. You got to find your lane and stay with your lane. This is my thing about you. Never the most stubborn, and you can never satisfy an old black man. So somebody asked me to go do them a favor, and I fly them a kite. So when I get back, they want to challenge me on what level this shit's supposed to be.
I didn't even hear that part.
It don't, I mean, it look all right. It don't smell like nothing. I said, well, I mean, it's the reason why you came to me. You ain't got no, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I say what I always say to somebody that talk that shit. Put some fire to it.
Yeah. Fire off.
When I tell you this man coughed till I thought I was going to have to go to the EMS, Then he did goddamn left foot and stomp and right foot. But he wasn't trying to do that shit.
Yeah.
Oh man. It just go to show you, old men grow old gracefully, understanding certain things that are finally above your pay grade. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Stay in your lane.
that might be what it is. Stay in your
Stay in your lane,
Stay
cuz.
in
Just
your
because you could do it then, don't mean that you could do it now.
And then with the older people's, and then it's just like life. Like the younger people got a lot of stuff going on. They're reinventing stuff. That ain't the same. That's not the same plant that was grown in the 70s. They
That
got
was
all
grass.
they got all these
That was reefer.
fertilizers. Yeah, they got all these fertilizers they're putting in there to enhance and enhance the color, enhance the performance. Like it's not the same. It's not the same. But it is what it is. What happens? You live and you learn.
You live and you learn. I know I just had to ask him after he had put some fire to it. He said, "Oh shit, that motherfucker right there on one right there."
Hey, you ever know
Keep the same energy, sir. You gotta keep the same energy.
You ever know that's when they turn cool as hell? Oh,
you're right.
That's that shit right now. That's
Yeah,
that shit
see,
right now.
boy, look, I'm gonna call you.
I'm gonna call you. Nah, what you want to do on time capsule?
Top 5 New Jack Swing songs. I had to get specific.
Yeah, my first one is Big Bub and the Boys.
We gonna go back to back this time. You go give one, I give one till we get to 10.
Yeah, Big Bub and the Boys. What's that shit? You know what I'm talking about? Big Bub.
Why you getting funky on me?
Why you getting funky on me?
Why you getting funky on me? Tell me why. Yeah. I go Goodbye Love, Guy.
What's that? Surface Portrait?
Here we go. Here we go. That's a good one.
Going through this thing, man.
I would go Treat Them Like They Want to Be Treated, Father MC.
Treat them like they want to be treated. Christopher
You sound
Williams.
like KC. You sound like KC, like
the drunk,
but like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, like 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Not 20 years ago, but 2 drinks ago.
Blood alcohol level extra high. Christopher Williams. Christopher Williams. Not Night and Day. No, that's Albert Shore.
Yeah, that's Albert Shore. Christopher Williams. I just saw him sing the song the other day too. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Damn, cuz
you looking at something or you looking at your head?
I'm looking through my eyes, cuz.
I'm about to say, I ain't Google the shit.
I would go Let's Chill.
Let's Chill.
That whole Guy album. I'll leave it at
that.
That was 3 for me.
That's what I want to do. Just me and you. Aaron Hall is one of my favorite singers. I just want to say that.
I say you sound like Kermit the Frog singing that shit. Go ahead.
God damn. Shit. Kermit the Frog always on thick girls though. You gotta think he was Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy
he
had
was
thick
running
girls.
away from Miss Piggy for all them years, cuz.
Miss Piggy was throwing that thing at him. And Piggy was trying to get to him. Oh shit. I ain't gonna lie. Hamster don't slow down. I got to Google the shit real quick.
I'm about to say it's a whole bunch of shit in there.
It is. My brain just. Well, go again, cause my brain down.
Pump Rex and Effect. Zoom zoom.
I didn't know if you were on countdown. I was thinking about Rex and Effect. Seriously, I was
Rex
thinking
and
about
Effect.
that.
That's New Jack Swing.
Zoom,
Right
zoom.
here by SWV.
Right here.
Yeah.
Right now. Would you count In Vogue?
In Vogue was in a whole different category. Like they did some New Jack Swing type shit.
Yeah.
But that's not what they was known for. But that shit count.
Yeah, I don't wonder if it don't count.
Yeah, like
go
I
ahead.
remember I just remember giving him something he could feel.
Give something he.
They had them red
feel.
dresses on, body dress,
Yeah.
skin tight. From the boy, look, Maxine and Dawn.
So are they the only female 4-top group ever? They the best ever. 4 females. So you talking
singing,
about
quality
singing
of work in a group
of 4. So you talking about Destiny's Child?
It would be Destiny's Child then In Vogue.
I said singing,
and I'm saying, oh well, In Vogue then Destiny's Child. I give Destiny's Child more for pop culture and how long they stuck around. But In Vogue, talent-wise, there's never been another female group or quartet, 4 females, that could compete with In Vogue.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, you got to go back to like old shit. Supremes, Martha and the Vandellas, and that shit.
All right. So what you want to do on the way out? Because I totally fucked that time capsule up.
Yeah, you sipping on the scissor. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm sipping
all
day.
We had the last call, man. Thank y'all for joining us for Friday Night Shenanigans as always. Y'all tap in and y'all like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. We say that every week. I need a couple more y'all to tell a couple more y'all to tell a couple more y'all. But what you want to tell the people?
As I always do, support and network. Support your people. When I say support your people, just check in. Even if you ain't checking in a year, if you ain't checking in 5 years, if you ain't checking in 5 hours, you know your relationship based on that person. So you kind of got to idea when to check in. Just check in with people, man. Tough times, extreme measures. We're getting old. I don't care who you are. Every day you're getting old. So just check in with people who you believe have your good interests at heart. Like, you know, people that's full of shit.
We all know people that's full of shit.
Yeah, just check in. I had somebody who went through a situation, and they can say I cut them off, but I just try to remove myself from the situation. They might not agree with what I did, but when you pray for one of your partners, when you sit down at night before you go sleep and you pray specifically for one of your partners to do well, or to get out whatever predicament they in, or to better themselves or whatever, that's being a true friend. They'll probably never know, but that's looking out for somebody. For me to go one-on-one with God, or you to go one-on-one with God and ask to better that person, that's being a true friend. And people don't look at it. And once again, you might not believe in God or whatever your beliefs. If you ask for whoever you believe in or whatever you believe in to help somebody else other than yourself, that speaks volume. And my prayer every night is family, friends, strangers, and enemies. You know, I pray for everybody. And putting the enemies in the end is not any disrespect. That's just
the enemies, shit. But they get
enemy.
the prayer.
Yeah, they still getting a prayer, but that's how I classify 'em when I'm speaking to the Lord about it.
Right.
I appreciate all my partners. I appreciate everybody, every new person we've met when we went on this journey of this podcast stuff. You know, once again, Monster, great conversation last Wednesday.
Indeed.
My man Frank, he brought up Sherwin. Sherwin is probably one of my favorite episodes, and that was because of the culture difference. But just network and look after each other.
Absolutely, man. Look, we in here trying to change narratives because, like I said, a lot of words get thrown around all the time, but there's certain things that we need to do as a group. And maybe if you see it done, if you see people get their flowers, if you see people being appreciated, if you see people being supported, it might make it easier for you to support. It might not, because you might be a hater, but we still love you too in spite of your hating ass. Understand that. Again, I'm going to leave it kind of short. This is the Bottom of the Bottle podcast. I'm Jay Walker III. That's CarolinaDirt 803. This is the Bottom of the Bottle podcast. Like this shit, share this shit, all that shit. Subscribe, all the little social media terms that they be using. I'm old, I don't be knowing. But we appreciate y'all, and we'll catch y'all next time. Because that's just what we do. We gone.